Well, hello to my lovely Libras. What's going on? What is this shit? What is this? What is this? Thank you. What is going on? Wow. Wow. Anyway, hello to my lovely Libras. Thank you for tuning in to Sunshine Tarot and Yanka Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome. Let's take this journey together to our prosperous, peaceful, and wealthy life full of love, friends, and family. Libra gang, y'all come on up in the building. Thank you so much for your love and support. Definitely smash the like button as you come into the live. It's a way to get the videos out to other Libras that need to hear the message. This message is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libra, or take what you like and leave the rest. Is not going to resonate with everybody. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box, but no, it's not. You can text me at 470-835-7099. Shout out to all of you who have purchased your Libra protection bracelets. I will be showing the bracelets after the reading. First, we're going to do a general Celtic cross reading about your love situation. Then I'm going to show you the bracelets. And then we're going to come back and see how your person is feeling about you. Okay. All right, my Libras. Welcome. Hi, Abigail. Hi, Tiffany. What's going on with you guys? I hope all is well with you, Libras. I know it looks like, all right. Hey, pretty gypsy. There's my baby. Hey there. All right. All right. I hope you guys are well. Let's get it. So, the current situation for many of you is the Ace of Cups. Can you see this card? Okay, good. The Ace of Cups. And you're in a phase of emotional renewal, or maybe even like a new beginning in love, relationships, or even maybe self love too. This card is the flow of new feelings, usually, or a renewal with someone that you've already been with. It could even be a spiritual awakening, but it's openness to love, compassion, and emotional fulfillment. So you might have met somebody new. Okay. Or there is a renewal of love for yourself if you're single, or there is a renewal or a rebirth of old relationship. Okay. Or there's somebody that you met that was new. All right. The obstacle is the Four of Coins. And this means a lot of different things. The obstacle is that this person may Libra, you may just want somebody for their resources, right? Maybe they have money, maybe they good. Okay, I know you wanna love, but I just wanna fuck. And girl, you know the deal. I gotta keep it real. So I don't know, maybe somebody likes somebody for their resources. Somebody might really need money or like hard up for money. Money plays some type of key role in this situation for some of you. Or others of you, your challenge lies in holding on too tightly to something, whether it's financial security, emotional walls, or control over your circumstances, right? This card talks about being too guarded, leading to stagnation and blocking the emotional flow that is offered by the Ace of Cups. So somebody is really guarded and they hold their emotions in, and some of you don't really know where they're coming from. Okay, you don't know where this person is coming from because they're really guarded, or there could be some financial situations going on. Why is this all happening? The Death card. So this situation is happening because a significant transformation is required in order for this relationship to work, right? The death card talks about the end of an old cycle, urging you to let go of what no longer serves you. It may be uncomfortable, but this transformation is necessary for growth and renewal. So some of you are trying to let go of someone who's fairly new, who was maybe too guarded, or maybe just was trying to use you for your resources. The past is the Empress reverse. So there was a lack of nurturing, growth, creativity. Perhaps you felt neglected, stifled, or disconnected from your feminine energy, self worth, or abundance. The reverse Empress suggests that something failed to flourish. Something didn't expand and grow. And it could have been because of a third party here, because the Empress right side up is you, reverse, sometimes it's a rival. Okay. This could have been a new situation that didn't really take off because of a rival. And this person also was guarded. So the death that needs to take place is somebody needs to maybe get out of a situation first. And this could be you, or they need to be less guarded in this situation. Now, what's covering the whole situation is the Two of Wands reverse. So you might currently be feeling stuck or indecisive or hesitant about future plans with this person. There is a lack of direction or fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. You might be second guessing your decisions or feeling unsure about how to proceed. I feel like you don't really have a lot of plans for this relationship because you're feeling hesitant about them, because some type of major transformation needs to take place in order to let this love flourish, right? Because in the near future, you go into your own energy of the Queen of Swords. So that's someone who is wise and clear headed and able to make very clear cut decisions based on logic rather than emotion. So this card suggests clarity and setting boundaries and seeing the truth of your situation. So if you haven't seen the truth because you were so caught up emotionally, I predict that you're getting ready to really handle her or him logically. All right. Because how you see yourself, excuse me, how you see yourself is the Four of Cups. You see yourself as maybe a little emotionally disconnected, withdrawn, dissatisfied. There's a sense of apathy, boredom, or feeling stuck in your current situation, emotional state, right? But you might also be overlooking opportunities for growth and change. That it looks like I see other offers coming to you, but you may not be really accepting other offers, or maybe you need to let something go so that you can accept other offers, because I see options. It's really apparent that quite a few people find you very attractive. Quite a few people find you desirable. Okay, but you're thwarting their efforts. All right. um what are in your emotions? The Devil reverse is in your emotions. So your emotions are centered now. Your emotions are centered. And you are, with the Devil reverse, breaking free from unhealthy addictions, unhealthy patterns, toxic relationships. And you may feel liberated from a situation that once held you captive, right? Because there's a very strong sense of love here, but you're using your head. You're not allowing the love to make decisions for you. And there is a very strong desire to regain control and free yourself from the emotional bondage of some situation that you're in or were in. Okay, but you're kind of turned off now. And the answer, as far as what actions your person are going to take, is the Moon. So your person, they're going to act in ways that are unclear, mysterious, or even deceptive, because the Moon to me represents, could be a Pisces. They could have a strong Pisces placement, but this is particularly true for those of you who are dealing with the Pisces, right? The moon indicates confusion, hidden motives, emotional uncertainty. Their actions may leave you feeling uncertain about their true intentions. Um, and that can be for a myriad of reasons. Things, maybe some of the things that we already mentioned here. So, this spread suggests that you are on the verge of significant emotional and personal transformation. And, while the Ace of Cups indicates a new emotional beginning, the Four of Coins and the Death card suggests the need to let go of control and embrace change, right? The Queen of Swords and the Devil reverse shows that you're gaining clarity and freeing yourself from emotional limitations. However, the moon here is warning you to trust your intuition, because everything will be, not everything is as it seems with the person that you're dealing with. Okay? Not everything is as it seems. So, right, excuse me. So, what is your advice? What is the advice here? Hi, everybody. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you're here. So, what is your advice? Your advice is the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands reverse with the Knight of Cups. So, if we look at the Nine of Cups, this card advises you to focus on your own personal happiness and emotional fulfillment. It's a reminder to take stock of what you've already accomplished, to what you find joy in, rather than seeking external validation, especially from this fool. you know Focus on creating a life that brings you emotional satisfaction, because this is the wish fulfillment card, suggesting that what you desire is within reach, but it begins with self-contentment. So if you desire this person, they're going to be there. All right, they're just going to be acting kind of foolishly and deceptively, and you're going to have to use your strong intuition and logic in the month of December to stay a step ahead of them. Okay. You're already a step ahead of them. And because you're not as crazy about them as you once were. But practice gratitude for what you already have. Focus on your own emotional well being and avoid seeking happiness from external sources, especially somebody like this, right? Trust that your dreams and desires are achievable. So, but interestingly enough, the next card is the Nine of Wands reverse for some of you. And this card feels that you may be feeling exhausted or defensive or worried about being hurt again. In the reverse position, this card talks about it's time for you to release your emotional walls that you've built and allow yourself to be vulnerable. I don't know if necessarily to this person, because somebody who's acting deceptively is not someone you want to be vulnerable with. But you can let them in a little bit. First, start focusing on your own happiness, and focus on them, deal with them if this is what you want to do, right? But some of you are holding on to past wounds or fear, or fear of the future, or fear of future challenges. I don't know. Stop overprotecting yourself with perceived threats. Is what I'm saying. Allow yourself to rest and recharge instead of constantly being on guard. And the last advice here is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups tells you to follow your heart. So if you want to deal with this person, deal with them. It encourages you to take actions guided by emotions and intuition. This is the card of romance. This is the card of even falling in love with somebody. It's a card of emotional expression. And it suggests an opportunity for love. They could just, you're just going to be using your head, and really, and based off of you using your logic, you're going to treat them accordingly. Okay. For some of you, though, some of you could be dealing with someone that you feel like it's okay to express your emotions honestly and openly. And don't be afraid to follow your passions and desires, even if they seem idealistic. It might be time for some of you to move into self love and start doing things that you really love to do that makes you feel fulfilled. That could be skiing, that could be anything. That could be like for me, I would love to start a job hunt support group where, women got together and or women and men got together and just supported each other with looking for a job. I would love that. That would make me feel fulfilled. And that's what the cards are saying is look for fulfillment within yourself in December. Okay? You guys like that? Norway. Is that right? Well, I'm glad that I started on time. So we're going to take a look at the bracelets and then we're going to come back and ask how does your person feel about you, okay? So this is Sunshine Terrell. Thank you all for being here, by the way. So this is the home page. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. So this is the home page. And if you scroll to the right, you'll see the store. If you scroll up, you'll see the different bracelets we have: health, attract wealth, money and wealth, protection, money, attract love, prosperity, weight management, anxiety, on and on. We have zodiac bracelets, something for fertility. This is getting really popular too. I didn't think that the fertility bracelet would be as popular, but we have zodiac bracelets, right? We have the money and wealth bracelet, confidence. This is starting to get popular as well. The luck and prosperity bracelet. Another popular bracelet is the anxiety bracelet. So this is the most popular bracelet, though, the money and wealth bracelet. And I just want to show you what some people have said about the money and wealth bracelet. Don't leave. We're almost done. And besides, if you leave, you won't get to hear how your person feels about you, or just come back. So this girl says, I purchased the money bracelet and ended up getting a raise at work. Another person says, I love my bracelets. It brought some luck. I won on the game show Let's Make a Deal and met Wayne Brady. I bought 5 bracelets and wear 3 of them every day. I got a raise from work and hella job opportunities since I received my bracelets. Thank you for the money and wealth bracelet. I started a new job with a salary that was 3 times more the amount of money I was making before. And on and on and on. This girl got $5,000 or 5,000 pounds. This girl revamped a business. This girl got $320. I got a job. I got $8,000. It was amazing. And my student loans paid off. So when you select the bracelet, we're almost done. Go to the store, right? Okay. I closed the window? I can't believe I did that. Okay, that's cool. Okay, a song is coming to me. A song just channeled. And it's the song says, "Are you going to stay with the one who loves you? Or are you Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Hello from Bosnia. When you select the bracelet, you will end up at my website here. This is my website, Beautiful Bracelets. And if you scroll up, you will see our featured products. And we have Attract Wealth, Confidence, Rich, Anxiety, and they're priced and they're priced well too. They're very affordable. And not only that, you can put them on layaway. So check it out. When you go and when you select your money and wealth bracelet, make sure you scroll to the top and hit all products. And when you hit all products, you can see the zodiac bracelets we have, right? This is our Libra bracelet. All right. That's one of the Libra bracelets. This is another Libra bracelet. And finally, there's a fertility, happiness, anxiety. And we have, as you guys remember, my first bracelets, which is the Libra bracelet that comes like this. Okay. Isn't that pretty? So check out my store. And this is a really protective bracelet right here. And when you check out, right here, when you check out, you will be able to put them on Klarna. You can make four interest free payments. You can pay Google Pay, Klarna, Afterpay, $13 a month. So there's no reason. And lastly, almost done, you guys. Hold on. And lastly, when you order from me, uh-oh, what did I do with that girl's bracelet? What did I do with that girl's bracelet? Oh, okay. When you order from me, you can make this a Christmas present. I will put them in a pretty little box like this, and they get sent in an envelope like this. So money bracelets is a great Christmas present for someone. And you tell them, hey, that money bracelet has some power to it. Okay. All right. Let's take a look now at how your person is feeling about you. Okay. All right, we're going to take a look at hi, Tony Love. We're going to take a look at how Libra's person is feeling about them. How is your person feeling about you? All right. Please give us a very accurate assessment of how Libra's person is feeling. Okay. Queen of Cups, they love you. This person feels very strong emotional feelings for you. All right. Sorry, I had to get that out. This person it loves you very much, and they're going to be coming towards you very emotional this week, but they hide their emotions, but their emotions run deep. Okay. So the current situation is that they have love for you. This is weird. So then why are they being deceptive? All right. Obstacle is the devil reverse. I feel like there's a part of you that I hate to say this. I really, really hate to say this, but please don't kill the messenger. There's a part of you that is trying to free yourself from toxic connections. There's something who am I talking to? Somebody that you're dealing with is kind of toxic, and you're trying to break free from unhealthy patterns, addictions, or toxic relationships. You kind of feel liberated from this situation because at one time it might have held you captive. So even though they love you, there is a very strong desire to regain control from emotional bondage. But what brings the two of you back to each other is the love that you share for each other. It seems like it's pretty deep, at least how this person feels for you. Okay. Okay. It does look like somebody is very financially motivated, though. Okay. I have the Page of Pentacles. Sometimes that's the friend zone card, but somebody might feel like, I got love for you, but this could be you, Libra. Somebody feels like, yes, I got massive love for you, but I don't know if you are mature enough to be my mate. I might have to put you in the friend zone. All right. Okay. All right, Miss Penny. Right. It's toxic. And so there's somebody who really cares about you, but like you said, you feel like maybe you have to friend zone them because it's toxic. All right. I feel like you guys just got out of the cold. You might have just talked to each other. You might have heard something from each other. How many of you guys just started talking again? You might have started talking to each other again. This person feels like they just got out of the cold with you. But what is their crowning feeling? Oh shit! Too many cards fell. Wow. Their crowning feeling. Oh. Their crowning feeling for you is the Knight of Cups. So, man, it's hard to believe that this person feels. That's why you guys still deal with this person, even though for some of you, not all of you still deal with this person, but that's why some of you still deal with this person because they're your heart or, you're their heart, right? I'm going to take these cards that fell. So, they still fucks with you because they take action that's guided by their emotion and intuition. This is the card of romance and emotional expressions. So, oh, it dropped. It dropped on the financial card. Are any of you guys dating somebody who's rich? Oh, he love bombs you a lot. Is anybody dating somebody for money? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Is anybody at Yonkers Tarot? In the future, I see a lot of messages, and I see this person feeling very hot for you. It looks like they are going to even tell you that they desire you sexually. I see you getting messages from this person, and I feel like so let's see. Hmm. Yeah, so basically what I see is that this person um I feel like the person is in love with you, but it's a toxic situation. And somebody also may be a user or may be having some financial problems. That's for a small group of you. Somebody could be having some financial problems, right? Don't say no. Don't say no on my channel. You don't say no on my channel. That's rude. You could just shut up, right? You don't have to type no. What now? How do you think that makes me feel? Right? So I don't know what you're talking about. And maybe you don't know me very well, but back in the day, I used to really go off. Now I don't go off like I used to go off, but that's the kind of shit that would make a bitch go off. So, how does this person feel about you? They feel like you could be a little toxic, or this could be vice versa. I feel like you guys have very strong feelings for each other. That's what I feel. So, let's end this by asking, where is this going to go? All right. Where do we go in the month of December? I feel like it's going to be a give and take. I feel like some of you, and it might be I see a financial situation here. I don't know what that is. We're going to pull 3 cards. All right. Where is it going in December? All right. 4 cards came out. But they came out sideways. Huh. I'm going to read them upside down. 3 cards. All right. I feel that in the month of December, you're going to be fighting. You guys will be fighting for the connection. You guys are going to come out of the cold, right? So you guys come out of not talking to each other, but there's somebody else there. Okay. So you could meet somebody new could be coming in your life. Um, thank you, Symphony Feng Shui. He is having oh, thank you. Okay. So, Miss Penny, I may not be talking about you, but just be careful that this person who you're dealing with is not trying to use you for your resources, okay? Because I keep getting that. And I know we hate to hear that, but I keep getting that. Make sure they're not. I feel like somebody is low key using somebody else because of their resources. Like maybe this person wants to be a citizen, and the real low key reason that they fucking with you is because they can become an American citizen, right? Or maybe you got money, maybe you have apartments and they need a place to live. I feel like somebody is, you get what I'm saying, okay? Just if you, but hey, like Bill Withers says, I want to spread the news that if it feels this good being used, then keep on using me till you use me up, child. But it looks like you guys come out of taking a break. Um, and I feel like there is another energy that's here. Okay. You could be meeting somebody new that is going to be a completely new relationship. Some of you, or this person could have somebody that is, because sometimes the moon could represent a woman in the wings that you don't know about, that's in the dark. Like they're in the dark so much that you can't even see her, you can't feel her, you can't see her. You're just guessing. Like, is there somebody there? Is there? And the answer is yes for some of you. And some of you, this is the Libra. Like this is Libra is going to come out of not talking to you. But it looks like somebody comes out of their financial problems too. I feel like you guys fucks with each other. This looks like two people that fucks with each other, but there's other people here too. And you guys fucks with each other because of the love that you have, but it's toxic. So, but I feel like in the month of December, let's see, why is the Four of Swords reverse here? Why is the Four of Swords reverse here? Why is the Four of Swords reverse here? Are you going to talk? Okay. Okay, so you're healing from this. At one time, this really hurt. Yeah, there's three people here. This could be a triangle that's happening here. And it's because of the triangle, maybe that caused a distance, or during the distance, somebody else came into the picture. Okay. And now you're holding back. You're not in December, you're not giving what you used to give. You're not investing what you used to invest because you're using your head instead of your heart. Your heart would say invest, but your head says, is this really a fertile ground to plant seed? It's a real hard, hollow ground. And you're like, I can plant my seed elsewhere and still fucks with you because I love you. And they're gonna still fucks with you. You guys just fucks with each other. And that's just how it is, even though it's toxic. And you might even have other people. You might have a main relationship and still fucks with this person. And you may really want to leave, but something just draws the two of you back to each other. And it's like it's almost like a karmic. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think this person is a karmic relationship that is hard to break free from. Okay. And you just have to focus on yourself, focus on making yourself happy, and deal with them when you feel like dealing with them. But you are gonna fucks with them. All right. All right. What is this Empress reverse? Yeah. Somebody is coming out of being deceptive. So someone is a cheat. Someone is deceptive and they cheat, and you're going to find out about it. But somebody is really secretive and they move quietly. All right. Um, but I think that the truth is, I feel like somebody wants to come out of their conditions or their situation, and they may want to use you to do that. That I mean, I have to tell you the truth, right? That's why you watch, right? You really want to know what's up. The truth hurts, and it may not be your story, but it looks like somebody wants to use your resources or use you to come out of being in the cold, and they're lying about it. The Ace of Swords is reverse. They're lying. They're not being straight up and honest about it, right? But um I feel like you've already invested in this person. You could have already given this person money, or you could have already married them and allowed them to you know, do whatever. And finally, we have the Ace of Cups is reversed. So the Seven of Swords is here saying that you're going to be very protective of yourself because you're not in love the way you used to be. And you might even kind of like walk away a little bit. Because I don't really see that you're even really all that interested. There's somebody else that I see you building a relationship with. Because the other person is just too much of a burden. They're either too young, they're too much of a burden. It's just too much. So that's my final, prediction is that you guys are going to deal with each other, but it's just, somebody is a player. I don't know who the player is. Somebody is a fraud and a trickster too. I keep telling you this, right? But some of you, your heart is locked down on this person. But some of you could be still dealing with a karmic, right? Who you love and who loves you. Real hard for you guys to stop dealing with each other. But there's somebody new that's coming along, right? Also, I see a new car, or you might have some car trouble, or I see a new car, or make sure you make sure you look get something about a transmission. Make sure you get your oil changed. Somebody, if you get your transmission flushed, you won't have to get a new transmission. All right. Somebody needs to get their transmission flushed. I see your social media growing as well. Okay. Um, but yeah, this is somebody who kind of drains you a little bit. Those of you who have social media. But so from basically, what I see here, I feel that you're going to go real slow with someone. Your karmic is a user. And I know you love them, but they might be having financial problems. And how many of you are giving your man money? Somebody is giving somebody money, or you could be giving them. I remember I did a reading for somebody, and I told her that the man that she was giving money to was giving the money to other women. And one day she lost her phone, and one of the other women picked up the phone and told her that that was the truth. And she stopped talking to me because of that. She stopped talking. She blocked me. I got blocked because I told her that. I swear to God, that was the only conversation. I couldn't believe that. I'm like, you're going to block me for you came to get a reading. I'm telling you, okay, whatever. So don't be mad at me, but I see a relationship forming with somebody new, and I see that some of you, somebody that you're dealing with now, the karmic, or they're kind of like a burden to carry, but y'all still fucks with each other. Y'all gonna hold on to each other, but somebody is definitely using somebody else for their resources. Okay, so make sure. It could be the Libra cross watcher. Yeah, thank you. Don't be mad at the messenger, baby, because I'm just trying to say is all. So, one more time, you guys. Let's do this one more time. So, if we're at Sunshine Tarot, right? I want you to swipe right till you get to store. When you get to store and you scroll up, you'll see our different bracelets. We have health, attract wealth, money, attract wealth, right? If you click on any of these bracelets, it'll take you to my store, which is linked to YouTube, right? Yeah, don't get mad at the messenger, like I mean, like I said, I still see you and the karmic fucking with each other as well as a full-fledged new relationship. So I see y'all ain't gonna leave each other alone. If you want me to be truthful with you, I don't see you and that karmic leaving each other alone at all. So, yeah, I know. I know you don't want to hear that because you guys are ready to get out of that addictive relationship. I know. I saw that. I saw your efforts. I saw that you were going to be very wise with how you handle this person, is what I saw. I saw you're not going to get back into your emotions at all. But these are the bracelets. Aren't they pretty? Thank you, Miss Penny, for the $10. You do? You like my honesty? Anybody else like my honesty? Or would you rather hear what you want to hear? I know you want to hear what you want to hear, but that karmic ain't going nowhere. Maybe you need to get some juju beads or something. Right? These are the money and wealth bracelets. This is the money line. This is the love. This is one of the bracelets. Attract love, health, weight management. And make sure you hit all products up here so you can see all of the zodiac bracelets too. Okay. All right. So let's get a final cards of advice here. Thank you, Miss Penny. I appreciate that. Okay. What are the final words? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Your advice is to kind of, kind of leave the karmic alone, but that's your advice, is to not deal with the karmic as much until the karmic grows up a little bit, because they leave you feeling empty, sad, obsessed, unfulfilled, you know they said if there's a they said, move towards the new, go towards the new, because I don't know if this is worth it, y'all. But nevertheless, this karmic does care a lot about you, and will be pursuing you in the month of December. But they could be in a relationship, or there's somebody that is around, and that is it. I also feel like the karmic is a little obsessed with you. Y'all are just not gonna stop messing around with each other. All right, you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Libras. Thank you guys for Yanka. Anybody at Yanka? Yanka is the Libra channel. Let's see if anybody's over there. I want you around. around. I want you around, around, round, 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 round. Okay, I think I'm not supposed to do that. Did I just mess it up? Did I just mess this up? Okay. Somebody just purchased. Who was that? Are you in the room who just purchased us? What? 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 Oh God. Hold on, y'all. Sagittariuses, they're just so blunt. Okay, who just purchased? Let's see who you are because we'll say your name on camera. Sanella Arnott, are you in the room? Sanella, is that you? Who just purchased? Thank you, Tony Love. Is the person who just purchased the bracelet in the room? Sanella? Sanela? She got the money bracelet and the attracting love bracelets. Now, you guys, your bracelets, if I have them here, I'll send them out the next day. But if I don't have them here, it might take 14 business days to receive them, okay? Because they're coming from across the seas. All right. So it takes 7 to 10 days to receive them from across the seas. And then it takes 4 days ground service for me to mail it and you to receive it here. All right, y'all. Love you. Okay, Tony, I will. Love you guys. See you in a minute. Subscribe, everybody. Okay. God bless.